Welcome everyone. Happy Friday, at least for another 45 minutes where I am. It is Friday, September 9th, 2022, and we are once again running Final Fantasy Legend 2. Yeah, anyone who saw the last stream or the last video, I sold the boots right at the final shop, which killed that run. I tried two monsters just to shake things up a little bit, and I wanted to see how the run compared to the other runs I've been in, and then sold the boots, which screwed everything up. So we're gonna go two monsters again, I think, and see if we can not sell the boots. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. Setting up this party may just take me a couple extra seconds than what I'm used to, just because I haven't run two monsters in a while. So we'll see how this all goes. I'm really interested to see how this time comes in. Got a lot more can't runs with the last time I tried this than what I'm normally used to, but it is what it is. So the big disadvantage of the two monster run is the much lower starting agility than what you end up with the two human run. Ooh, not a good start. And everyone lived, and then I gotta run. Ugh. We'll see how this all plays out. On the last run, when I got the bow from the treasure chest, I equipped it immediately just for the extra little bit of agility in those last few steps. Ugh. Well, that's the first party member down, so we'll be able to run now. And not moving that smoothly today. Whew. Couple of mistakes there. I'm gonna say that bow is the only reason why we were able to run there. Yep, chalk it all up to the bow. So even with our lower starting agility, right now we are fine to run from everything until we recruit Key. At least as far as I've been able to see in the runs I've made. Really all boils down to being able to get a good... this first world time, it all boils down to being able to get a good number of runs with Key in your party. feel like I should be able to clear that text box faster, and I never can. Fights now are fine. Fights once we get key are going to be stressful. Every single one of them. You never know when you won't be able to run. Grab the whip here. I did say last weekend I was going to try to run this game more, and it just didn't happen. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it this weekend. Went out almost every night this weekend, or this week. And I guess it was a short week to top it all off too. Alright, chase down those guys who are taking the Magi, because that's what we are all about. Oops. So the last few runs we've had horrible Watcher luck, so I kind of feel like this game owes me some good Watcher. Hopefully we'll make it that far and it'll pay out. Long walks with no fights are always nice. I'd just rather them when I have key in my party and can't run is a problem. Quick little equip there. You really don't need to come with us. You can stay there and we'll be okay. We'll help you. As far as key spells go, like her lightning is incredibly powerful, but her agility is so low. It's just it's a bad trade-off. Come on. And that was just bad. Mouse movement by me. Or keyboard movement. Oh, we knew we were going to get a few of them. So trade-off here is if we can get some good RNG, we can negate surprise attacks. This is the advantage of the monster, the two monster mutant route over the human. You give up time early to hopefully get it back later. Can't run on a 10 group is rough. Okay, last floor here. Really don't want to take any extra steps here because it just, for fuck's sakes, just leads to a chance of encounters. Which, as you're seeing, they're just wasting time. Another 10 group and I can't run. Finally. Oh, we ran from that 10 group. Yeah, it's gonna be like 11 and a half minutes. Colt's probably gonna miss. Oh no, we got it. So there's the world where we give up the most time with the can't runs. So let's see if we can make it back here. Because now the quest to make it back kind of starts. Keep going here. Nice little quick menu there. To equip the saber, which is going to be my weapon for the next little while. Hey! Starting right here, and nice little one-shot. Mask does not really give us a choice if we want to work together or not. But that's okay. He's only a little bit slow, and he's really strong, so it's a good deal for us. We are back to being able to get count runs. But he really makes the final boss much easier, so. There's our can't run. Just grabbing a couple items here that we will sell later on. So we want no save, and we're just going to hope for the best here. Try and make up a little bit of time here. Although it's not working that great. It should be the last round. Yep. Got him. This time is still going in the wrong direction here. Really need to work on figuring out this timer because it never works quite the way I think it should. Like it said that my previous segment was 0.7 of a second faster in the green, but it added 11 seconds. Like I should have been 11 seconds slower. So, I don't know. It's going to be a project for another day. I tried to reset it before I did my marathon stream and have it work properly, and is still being weird. Alright, so that's everyone talked to that we needed to talk to. We finally caught up with our dad in World 3. That was the first conversation that we had. The second conversation we had was with the Giants shop, trying to figure out how to get into Giantstown because we need the... no, fingers weren't lined up properly. We need the micronizing potion to shrink down, and we're trying to get it from the Giants. This game has a really good mix of really quick worlds and a really, really long worlds. Even in a speedrunning capacity, they're long. First world, as you can see, was a little bit on the longer side, had a couple of parts to it. Then the next two are really quick. Then we'll get into a longer one and a couple of longer ones and some shorter ones. It's, yeah. Again, nice mix. There we go. That's the potion that we came here for. We picked up those items to sell because, again, we are looking to get enough gold for a submachine gun, which will be the weapon that we need to defeat a boss in the next world. Looks like we're losing time here as well. Yeah. Funny thing is, no matter how good or how bad you're doing, Watcher can change it all. Watcher and Odin can really change it all. There we go. Really bad Watcher luck can cost you like 5 minutes. Really good Watcher luck, obviously it'll save you those 5 minutes. If Odin just decides to do nothing but spears, you're gonna be there forever. I always hope I don't get a lot of fights in the arm because it's so important to get a good rhythm going to move smoothly, and that was pretty good. In the last world, we saw Rhino make an appearance as kind of the mini-boss of the first world again, and you just saw here in this world, we see the Woodman, who was a mini-boss in the second world, make an appearance. There we go. Now we're moving again. Almost made it all the way there. So that's 2 of the 6 in the body done. Shaking it up this time. I'm going this way. Really doesn't matter. You gotta go down one side and up the other. I don't know, just variety. I also hate this windy part of it, so let's save the short one for the end. So after a couple of short worlds, we do have these two back-to-back long worlds, and then we got a couple of short ones again. There we go. Okay, there's that half of the body done. So just 2 more to go. Ooh, that was a rough one. It was about as bad as it can't run, and that was just me in the menu. It's kind of nice having the short heart towards the end instead of the stomach. Fuck off. Not gonna make up time if you can't get going. Okay. That's the body done. Now we just make our way to the head. So we're going to be only doing one run tonight, regardless of at which point this ends. I have stuff on the agenda for tomorrow. I can't run this a couple of times here. Just throwing that out there, because starting in the next world, we can get surprise attack, and we can potentially just die and wipe in that world and put an end to the run. If that happens, then that happens, and we call it a night. Hopefully it won't, but I just want to throw that out there. And bye-bye. It's always good if we can outspeed those guys. There is always a chance that you won't. And then they get in some turns, and then that's just time. If we could have got a clean walk, we might have been able to save some time, but sadly not. Gonna be about as far from clean walk as we can get. Yes, that makes no sense. We're up in time, but I'm saving time. Something weird's going on with that timer. And now we're heading to Apollo's world. This is also the world where the second monster payoff potentially comes into play. So, we'll see. We're looking for a very specific fight in a certain part of this map, and if we get it, and we'll be going for a meat drop. So as you can see on the timers, this is definitely a long world. Usually takes me about 10 minutes to get through it, just under. This is also the first world where we have a real shopping trip in it. Right at the very end, after we've collected all the stuff, so we will be going through this world, picking up some stuff to sell for that shopping trip. Because money is definitely at a premium, because we don't fight anything, we don't get a lot of money. The only real source of money we get are from items. But fortunately, when it comes to shopping and equipping, there's actually only one character that we're shopping for or equipping. It's just a robot, so it all balances out. So one monster has a very specific meat path progression, and they're only going to eat 2 pieces of meat. The other one is specific for this world, and then if I don't get the drop I want, then it's just going to be random, and I'll just take what I can get. So there's the first of Apollo's 3 riddles taken care of. And it took about 1/3 of the time. Might not have been in as much of a mood for these encounters as I thought tonight. It's always the thing that makes me wonder about playing this game. You know, that just... those encounters, those can't runs, and Watcher, they're all just very, very frustrating. Because all I want to do is just go fast, and yeah. Gotta be in the right mood. Don't know why he didn't turn up there. Oh well. Just about done this area. So we go up the middle column here, and then that can potentially surprise attack us. And then we got 3 treasure chests to loot, and then we're out of this section. That was not a booby trap treasure chest, that was just a random encounter. We're getting lucky here. We are getting a lot. We're getting lucky and unlucky. We're getting a lot of random encounters with the group that can surprise attack us, and then they're not surprise attacking us. So that's the one. I don't think I've ever seen this many of them, which is infuriating, but they didn't surprise attack us, so it's kind of a wash. So that is the second section done, and we are 2/3 to time. It is pretty balanced about how long each of the 3 sections are. Am I seriously lost here? So on, I think, every 2 human run, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's every single one of them, I've hit at least one group of Medusas. The last run with 2 monsters where I needed Medusas, I hit 0. And this is the last floor they can appear on. Nope, sorry, this is the one. But it's that floor where they're most common. Oh, okay. Game didn't let me down. I had to try this. Never had them not go down first time. And that's the end of the surprise attacks already. That worked out really well. Figured I just had to say something about not getting the encounters and it would show up. So I equipped the laser sword there because Lyn is very slow. And I want to do everything I can to make sure I give myself the highest chance I can to run. Nice. So it looks like we're doing good for time, but now the dreaded shop. Okay. So we added 8 seconds to our plus minus counter, doing that 7 seconds faster than we've done it before. Again, don't get the, or 0.7 seconds faster than we've done it before. Do not get this frickin' timer. So everything we're doing is all about giving the robot the most agility possible. That's how we're able to run from all of these fights. And then the weapons that we've been picking, the laser sword and the saber specifically, all do damage based on agility. So that's how we're getting these crazy attacks. That's how this entire thing works. So we're not going to eat any meat until after we get the big eye. Or, sorry, get the Watcher in Race World. That is not the boss. That was just a random encounter. That is the boss. Hopefully I can get a good long walk in here and try to save some time. Wasn't bad. Alright, off we go to Venus's world now. Venus's world can be a real pain with the potential of surprise attacks, but fortunately we do not have to worry about those with the big eye we got. Hey, that's a nice walk. That's what I like. Right. So a little bit of backtracking here. I'm pretty sure it's the last time it's done in the game. Should be. Alright. So you got several story triggers in this world. This is a pretty story intense world. So the first one that we have to trigger to get going is talking to Venus herself. And she's all about beauty, so she is glad we defeated the ugly Ashura. And because of that, we have earned her favor, and she will allow us to stay in our world. that story trigger, that conversation, opens up these doors so that we can get out of the main gate and actually into the world. Where normally we would have to worry about werewolves and surprise attacks in that group. If I see the group, I will point it out, but we are safe. That's the group that can surprise attack you. So, quest trigger number 2, now that we're out in the world, is going to be to talk to Leon. He is going to let us know that he was exiled from the city because of his wounded leg. And he likes it better out there because life is simpler, but he worries about his girlfriend Flora. So that conversation there, not that it talked about it, but having that conversation, opening up that quest trigger, that opened up the sewers where we are right now. If you try visiting here without talking to Leon, it just doesn't let you in, and you're kind of stuck until you talk to him. So again, I'm on a very rigid meat schedule right now, so we're passing on that. Because my one monster I have a very specific plan for, and the other monster I want it to stay as a big eye. Yes, go in there. Oops. There we go. Last treasure chest is just a monster, so we are going to skip over it. So we got one more room of Magi left, right in here. And then some more quest triggers to move us along. Okay. One more floor to go through, and then we can get out of here. And this will be the final floor of the sewers. So for whatever reason, there's no collision on that wall, so you can just kind of walk through it, which we just did. So now the next quest trigger is we have to talk to Flora, who you may remember is the person that Niles is worried about. And when we have a quick conversation with her, she says she has, or sorry, Leon is worried about. When we have a quick conversation with her, she says she has to get married to Niles, and then a volcano erupts out of the ground. I don't know, shrug. I'm not sure how those two things are connected, but they are. So let's go investigate the volcano that just erupted out of the ground. And in there, we have what would have been a potentially very dangerous group of enemies that can give surprise attacks and cast spells to which we would be fairly vulnerable for, and there's pretty good chance of wiping if you get surprise attacked by them. But again, surprise attacks aren't a thing we have to worry One floor done. This volcano is a lot longer than the underwater volcano that we saw in Apollo's world. And to slow things down a little bit, we have Leon stalking us, who keeps on causing us to stop. See, there he is. Following behind us. That's okay. What could he possibly do? He's got a wounded leg and he's wandering through lava and monster fights. So when I was doing the shop in Apollo's world, I was very careful not to sell the X-Cure. Those are the serpents that can also surprise attack us. I was very careful not to sell the X-Cure, not that... yeah. I was very careful not to sell the X-Cure because on all of these tiles where the screen was flashing, all those lava tiles are taking damage. And... I don't hit any ins in this, but I do need a quick heal before the boss fight. So the X-Cure gives me that ability to heal. I don't need that heal, and I have done the fight without it. The big difference is without that cure, you get one-shotted by the flame attack that Venus casts. And with the cure, it's a two-shot. So... it's worth being able to avoid the damage. That was the dangerous group there that we just passed. But again, they're not dangerous as long as you have that counter to surprise attacks. This is the last level of the volcano. We are just about done. We go through here, then it's a long walk down. Well, not long walk, but longish. And we just go around the corner and grab a couple of pieces of magi. So if you're looking at the time, it may look like we're really far ahead. We are not. The last chunk of this game is very time consuming. There is a very long cutscene. Though walk back, you get a lot of fights apparently. But there's a very long cutscene with Venus and Niles and Flora that we're about to head into. And then Venus's fight, it's not horribly long. It's more the cutscene. So as I mentioned earlier on, Flora had to get married to Niles. She doesn't want to, but Venus is forcing that anyway. So we're going to show up and we're going to crash the wedding and just attend and see what happens. So Leon comes in, breaks it all up. He took the piece of magi from us and he's going to try to defeat Venus with it. It does not go well. So... now, Flora demands to be exiled. Venus won't let her. So this fight can either go really well or really bad. Venus has a flame attack that she can use to AoES. She has a whip that can hit the robot and kill it. but she also has a bunch of charm spells that we're all completely immune to. So if she sits there and charms, we're fine. If she flames and whips, we're in trouble. This should be the last one. Yep, there we go. So we're just going to tie this all up here. So there's a girl that has a thing for Niles that they introduce. This is it. This is make or break for the run here. Race World. As I mentioned, this game owes me good RNG for Watcher. Let's see if we get it. So I'm going to run from the first fight because it doesn't have boss flag. And still get the Magi. Two isn't bad. That's very fightable. When I get a miss, it becomes less fightable. That's actually shocking that my robot would miss. That's fine. It's all about the robot surviving this. That's that done. Other than the miss, that was pretty good luck on that fight. I just really want good Watcher luck. One Watcher doesn't get much nicer than that as far as numbers go. And that is perfect. Like I said, game owed me. So that is absolutely perfect Watcher luck. Obviously got it first time. Now let's just hope the rest of this run holds up well. So now that we have the Watcher, The big eye is not needed anymore. The Watcher's doing what the big eye was doing. So that monster is free to eat any meat that we so happen to find. Okay, quick little shop there. We have this one quick little shop, and then we're gonna pick up a bunch of equipment as we go through this. Nice, he didn't move down. So as I was saying, now my big eye is free to eat anything that drops, and hopefully we'll end up with a good endgame monster. What we're going to look for in the end, just to kind of get a little bit ahead of this, on the final floor when we're looking for meat and when we're eating meat, we are looking for we're looking for absorb type of abilities, anything that's going to deal damage and restore health, and then hopefully we'll end up with that for both monsters, and if we do, then it's just beautiful for the arsenal. I don't understand why I'm having trouble with these controls. This is a very long world, by the way, as I'm sure you can tell by the time. Has a lot of moving parts to it. So these boots we're about to pick up on the treasure chest to the right, these are needed for the end game, and I frickin' sold them last run. And that was run over. So there is a chance that your mutant will pick up teleport. If it does, you can teleport from there to the courthouse where we need to go and save all of this time that I'm going through walking out. So here we are at the courthouse. A little bit of a cutscene here to try to break up the smuggling ring. We find out that there is no evidence on the boat. That's what we were trying to get. And yeah, no evidence of any smuggling on the boat. But after we go turn him in, our buddy here, Cammy, gets beaten up. And then the cops come in and tell us that we should just leave this alone. So definitely corruption. Pretty big menu right here. I'm so used to the human run. On the human run, I have to equip the human with a weapon there in order to make the shield usable. And on the monster run, I don't have to because the monster already has abilities. So I was just some muscle memory and then me being confused by the fact there was stuff there when I'm very much not used to it. Also have to buy less laser guns too when I get to the last world. I gotta try to remember that. Runs are very, very similar, but there are a few just subtle differences that I need to make sure I'm getting right. This is the second little part of this world where we're trying to break up the smuggling. Nope, no more flame. Now it's tank, gaze, beam, cataclaw, and there. Okay. All set up. And boom. Wow, I got teleport. Like, just like a little too late. This is almost more of just an experiment than anything else. I'm not sure where this is going to take me, but I'm going to try it. It took me there. I don't know if that saved any time or not, but I tried it. Got it like one fight too late. Oh, this is stupid. I don't know if I've ever had this thing be a 3-rounder. Wow. Switch my screen over there for a quick second. That was just a misclick there. I don't think it was there for too long. I just, you know, hit the number pad. Or the F key, no, the number pad, yeah. Oh well. I'm sure this won't be a world record run or anything like that. That this will cause problems with. First one. So Dragon Shield to sell later. And so I should have set up that shield earlier. I was just an idiot for not doing that, but whatever. So that guy is not a huge threat. It's this final boss that's the huge threat. So hopefully this goes well. It's kind of important to get the Aegis Shield up before he kills that monster, which we did. Good. 2 more rounds, I think, and then we should be done. It'll be very early into the next round, if we don't get him down this round. Yep, that's it. Playing around with that teleport probably cost me a few seconds. I just wanted to try it. As I mentioned, some worlds are longer than others. That is the extent of this world. So that leaves us 9 Magi to go. We are very much wrapping up this game. Just have to wind around here and then we'll be out of here. Well, we'll be at the boss fight. This boss fight is just like the last one, where it is really all about getting up that shield and not getting attacked. So no guest characters for this fight. It's mano a mano-ish. Okay, so we do get up the shield. As long as he keeps his spear put away, we're going to be fine. That's exactly what he's not doing. There we go. Lightning is fine. More lightning, less spear would be really good. Yes. Okay, no bad meat, so we are very good, and... Normally you do this through the Pegasus Magi that you got last world, but I want to have some fun with the teleport. Very rare to get it. Let's use it. I'm sure if I was efficient at it, it would have been slightly faster, but meh. So we find out here that Apollo has betrayed us. But fortunately, his minions are vulnerable to stone. And that's that. So after failing to equip the boots last time, I'm just going to equip them right now. So I know I can teleport to that final town. I don't know what trigger I need to make it happen. I didn't know if I just had to see it or if I had to visit it. So that's why I whipped in there really quickly, because that only took a handful of seconds. Whereas if I can teleport at the end of this dungeon to it, it's going to save me a decent amount of time. This is a very long and windy dungeon, but it's pretty easy to kind of remember where to go. Yeah, it's the first two you head to the right, and then everything else goes to the left. And when you have a divided path, is I'm referring to. See, left, 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 And guess which way we're going? Yep, it's left. And again, left. 3 more floors to go. Two more floors to go. 1 more floor to go. And left. So it is possible to die here. It's also possible to get an instant kill with stone again. No. No first turn instant kill, but we'll keep fighting and we'll see what happens. Ooh. There we go. So instead of walking out, we will just warp our way there, and boom. So, sell. Not that. Buy. That looks better. So I save time with the teleport, and then I do a sloppy shop. Kind of disappointed in myself with that. Just a little bit of a safety save because I do sometimes have trouble with Apollo. And this is going to be the next 5 rounds. So at this point in the storyline, what we're trying to do is Apollo has all the Magi except for one, the one we picked up in that final dungeon. And we are trying to kill him before he can use them all. And basically end the world. So that's what we're working on right now. And he is so confident in his ability to defeat us that he just sits there for 5 rounds and lets us attack him. And in casual playthrough, he is hard to defeat. Even with the 5-round head start he gives us. I don't know if we have this here. We definitely don't have this here. I needed to go first there. We're pretty far off triggering that meltdown, too. Robot never missed that. I don't know. That's rough. But I'm really starting to think that the 2 human route is the faster one. We got teleport, and we got the Watcher or the Big Eye to counteract surprise attacks, and this is still taking longer. Okay, there's the there's the meltdown trigger. So it's just a matter of flaring one more round, and that made the difference. Cool. Like I said, it's been a long time since I run the 2 monster route, and 2 human route. It's a little bit easier there with the Apollo fight. So we're not running from anything here, and we're eating all the meat we can get our hands on. And I'm an idiot. That's supposed to be a flare I attacked with. Let's get this right. Alright. So 4 flares left. Three flares left. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that meat eaten to try to get our monster upgraded a little bit here. It's unfortunate that we didn't down them all. I think I still have 1 flare left, I hope. Yeah, last one. Wasn't really paying attention, was thinking about try and get some meat for this monster so that it can do something in the final fight. There we go. Well, Thunder's at least something. So again, I'm looking for something with the absorb ability. Two flares left. I was losing track there. So there's 2 guys that can live through this. Only one ended up with it, and that's the end of it. Now you're going to try that fight against 3. Ideally, you really want 1. And that's pretty ideal. That's a-okay. And that is the final progress on the Watcher minion. They are set up exactly as we want for the end game. There we go. One flare left after this. Slutner can definitely live through all of this. Or, like, through the flare. Count. live through everything I just did, but pretty sure that just gave us something with, yeah. That touch should be an absorb type of ability. Yeah. There we go. Why do I keep losing count? 3 flares left. Head's just not in the game today. Last flare. We are going to have to make sure we try to get a real quick menu in here. I was successful. One is perfect. Miss on the absorb. That's less than perfect. I got that. There we go. Final walk. Definitely not going to be sub 140. A little bit of walk of shame here, but we'll get there. Timer's predicting 148. We are better not hit that, or I'm going to be very angry. I'm thinking this is going to be a 142, 143. And here we go. Two cannons down. Unfortunate about the miss there, but it's okay. It's 3 cannons down. It's okay to be missing here. We just can't miss when it really matters. When the Arsenal is launching the Smasher. Throw in a quick heal here. Part of my estimate was not getting hosed on a bunch of misses. I just want that to be put out there for the record. These guys have got a hit. Both of them. Hopefully we'll get a low roll on the robot. Well, we got the low roll on the robot that I wanted, but all those misses were just garbage. Is that it? Yeah. What did I say on that walk up? 142, 143? 142.34. Ha! 234. Nice. Wow, that is a really good run, actually. It's, I get so focused on sub 140 that, I don't really think about it, but that's pretty good. That's 50 seconds off my personal best. Not bad at all. But, oh, Apollo. If I would have played Apollo right, I would have been a PB run. I had to do Apollo twice. Ooh. Just thinking about that hurts. Okay, that makes me sad. But that's okay. I'm trying to convince myself it's okay. Oh well. Well, this has been fun. Like I said, I'm just going to do one run tonight regardless of how it went. Unfortunately, it went as a success. I did. This definitely makes me feel that the Mutant 2 Monster route is the slower route compared to humans, because that went pretty. I made mistakes. I'm not saying I didn't. That was almost as good as it could get. We got the big eye. We even got teleport. Not as early as would have been optimal, but we still ended up with it in decent time, and it still wasn't a crazy run. Well, I keep on saying I'll try to run this more often, but it seems to really just be a weekend thing right now. There aren't that many good weekends left. So I'm going to want to go out of town, go out to the beach at some point here. So I'm not even sure how much I'll be streaming it, but I'm going to try to do it more over the week. So if you want updates, please feel free to follow. I do very randomly stream. But I do try to do it at least once a week. if not more. All right. Well, that is Final Fantasy Legend 2, and that was a fun little run. I hope everyone has a good night, and I will see you again. I will probably not be streaming tomorrow. We'll see. All right. Have a good night, everyone.